After like you lose a game and stuff, like with most people, like they be upset with other teams. Like how do y'all come back from that type of situation?
That's a great question. How do you deal with the loss or deal with the failure? You know, we had this season this year, as you know, which was really our worst season in terms of wins and losses. But, you know, I've said this before, it was our best season in terms of how we stuck together and how we cared about one another and how hard we worked. So even in what the world sees as failure and disappointment, really, you know on the inside whether you're successful or not. And it's how you handle everything. I mean, there's no such, the only failure in life is not getting back up. When you get knocked down, it's staying down, right? Then you're a failure. But you're never a failure if you get back up. You're back up and you're fighting again, right? The only person that can make you quit is yourself. Now, the world it's competitive out there. Everybody's happy when there's one less person to compete against, you know? So the competitors want to see you stop, get disappointed in yourself, get discouraged. No, you'll never back down. You'll never back up. You'll never stop. You'll never stop fighting, persistently, relentlessly. Just keep fighting, right? Until the day that you're down for good and you're in the Lord's hands. That's the only time you stop. And if you do that, you are guaranteed success. There is no such thing as failure, ultimately in life. And you see people that are wealthy that aren't successful, right? And you see people that don't have money, which is the world's view of success, and you know them personally, and you know they're the greatest success stories in the world, right? Because you know what their heart is, right? To me, that's the most important thing. And that's what we did this year. Every single game, we bounced back the next game. We were expected to win the next game. Our guys came in with a good attitude. Yeah, they're disappointed, they're mad and all that. They come back in, they sit in that very chair you're sitting in, and they go to work the next day and try to find a way to win the next game. We're not done. Last year wasn't a failure. Last year was setting us up for what's coming. It's going to make us tougher, smarter, better. Our younger guys are going to understand now what it takes to win in the National Football League. And it forces us as coaches to have better plays, better schemes. Work harder, be stronger, stay healthier, right? All those things that we learned from not winning games. That's such a good question.